Welcome back to CVTV News.
Well, in the world of high tech, we tend to think smaller is better. Tiny, tiny silicon chips with millions of transistors on them is the norm. Scientists have even built quantum computers, but sometimes the size requirements for our data economy can be downright massive. Last week, Virginia's Prince William County approved an application for a data center that will increase the square footage devoted to data centers in the county to over 5 million square feet.
Wow.
That's staggering. Just as a matter of comparison, the Pentagon, just outside Washington, D.C., is the second largest building in the world at 6 million square feet.
In the world.
In the world. These centers in one Virginia county aren't too far behind.
Oh, that's incredible, really. 5 million square feet.
Tell us about cell phones.
Yes, indeed. How many times have you nearly been in an accident with someone who is obviously distracted while talking on their cell phone, while driving, or even actively punching in a message? It can be maddening and also incredibly dangerous. Even a few seconds of distraction while driving can be fatal. According to the National Safety Council, 1 out of every 4 traffic accidents can be traced to the use of cell phones or other handheld devices. That amounts to 1.6 million accidents. 21 states so far, seeing this as a crisis, have enacted complete bans on the use of cell phones and handheld devices while driving. However, this kind of legislation has had a tough time in Virginia. Last year, a bill banning cell phone use passed both houses, but because of differences between the two bills, it died in the conference committee. So nothing changed. However, this year, with some significant changes in the makeup of the General Assembly and a growing bipartisan support for a cell phone ban, it's likely that some kind of bill will pass. In the meantime, we here at CTV know how easy it is to fall into the trap of using a cell phone while driving. However, we strongly encourage you not to use your cell phone or other handheld devices while driving. It's just too dangerous, and it's simply not worth the risk. I'm sure you'd really agree there.
I absolutely agree. So wherever you're traveling this season, make sure you look to the state's law. Well, there's no doubt that a 3-digit number is easy to remember and it saves lives. Take, for instance, 911. The Federal Communications Commission, or FCC, voted to designate 3 digits for people to call if they have suicidal thoughts. It will be 988, and it will direct callers to the existing lifeline tended by the National Suicide Prevention Hotline, or NSPH. It has 163 nationwide crisis centers and is funded by the Department of Health and Human Services Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. In 2018, Lifeline counselors answered over 2.2 million calls and over 100,000 online chats. The FCC proposal requires that all telecommunication carriers and interconnected voice over internet protocol, or VoIPs, service providers make within 18 months any network changes necessary to ensure that the users can dial 988 to reach the lifeline. The FCC will seek comment on all aspects of implementation, including whether a longer or shorter time frame would be needed to make the 988 a reality. Until the 988 number is functioning, the lifeline is available by calling 1-800-273-TALK, that's 800-273-8255, and through online chats.
It's a great idea there.
Yeah.
And now for George with the sports.
Thanks, guys. George Kearns here for CVTV Sports. In NFL news, the Washington Redskins did not end the year on a good note, losing to Dallas 47-16, but however, the Redskins found their new head coach and former Carolina Panthers coach Ron Rivera, and he wants Jack Del Rio as his defensive coordinator, and the Redskins have brought him on board to be with Ron Rivera. These hirings came on the heels of a miserable season for the Skins as they went 3-13. Just after the season concluded on Sunday, GM Bruce Allen was fired, so things are looking up for the Redskins, and we will keep you posted on all the signings and dismissals right here on CVTV Sports. New England does not look good going into the playoffs as they took a loss to Miami in New England 27-24 and drops them to the number 3 seed in playing wild card weekend. In the AFC, Baltimore and Kansas City are the 1 and 2 seeds and first round byes. This Saturday at 4:30, Buffalo will be at Houston, and at 8:15, Tennessee will be at New England. On Sunday at 1 o'clock, it's Minnesota at New Orleans, and at 4:40, it's Seattle at Philadelphia. In NBA news, our hearts here at CVTV go out to the Stern family as former NBA Commissioner David Stern died at the age of 77. He was the commissioner from 1984 to 2014, and he pretty much set the tone for what the NBA is today. David Stern is in our hearts and our prayers to his family. In NHL news, the NHL Winter Classic was Nashville versus the Dallas Stars, and the Stars walked away with a 4-2 victory. In college football, the playoffs got underway this past Saturday, and LSU could not be stopped as they put a whooping on Oklahoma 63-28. LSU put up 49 points in the first half, and quarterback Barrow for LSU had a good game. Clemson and Ohio State went back and forth, and Clemson had to come from behind late to seal the victory and put themselves in the game against LSU in the national championship. That game will be played Monday night, January 13th. Virginia lost to Florida 36-28. Virginia Tech lost to Kentucky 37-30 in the final seconds, and Minnesota beat Auburn 31-24. Alabama beat Michigan 35-16, and quarterback Tua will announce his decision on whether or not he will return to college or go to the NFL. Well, that's all the time I have for sports. I'm George Kearns for CVTV Sports. Back to you guys.
Welcome back.
And thank you for joining us. Please remember to like, subscribe, and get notifications on Facebook and YouTube, as well as stream our channel at cvtvnetwork.org.
And from all of us at CVTV News, we wish you a happy new year filled with peace, prosperity, health, and safety. We'll see you next time.